is the richest BMX race.
$30,000 given away to these pedal-pumping bicycle motocrossers.
And the title, it is the Vision World Cup of BMX, and that has attracted, obviously, the best in the world.
Absolutely. We're talking over 100 pros have signed up for this weekend's competition. We're sanctioned by the National Bicycle League. These are all licensed top professionals. We've got the Patterson brothers out of retirement, past national champions, both of them. We've also got Stompin' Stu Thompson. He's rumored to ride in the pro class. Pistol Pete Lonkarovich, Greg Hill, you name it, they're here.
And when you think of BMX, you might think, well, the 8 and 9 years old, but we're talking guys that are hungry, they're going for money, and they're well in their teens and early 20s.
Absolutely. We're talking pro pedal pushers. We've got some real bodybuilders here, and they're out here, elbow-to-elbow action, 8 guys abreast, going for the big buck.
And these athletes are going to be challenged indeed. The track here, the Irvine bicycle track, is incredible.
Gnarly is the word, David. We're talking the largest double jumps ever, 32 feet across in the front straightaway. So we will have multiple riders in the air at once, some spectacular action, and some good crashes.
And obviously the start's more important than anything else, but if you don't get a good start, this track you can pass on.
Very wide track, a multitude of double, triple, and single jumps, good speed jumps, long straightaway at the finish, so there will be some good finish line sprints. The first turn itself, 5 abreast, no problem.
And this week's trivia winner will receive an entire outfit from Vision Streetwear. Scott, what's the question?
What is Tommy Bracken's other cycling sport? You got to watch the show closely, write down the answer, put it on a postcard to Action Cycle Trivia, P.O. Box 98, La Quinta, California, 92253.
The Action Cycle Sports Series is being brought to you by Murray, Ride with the Winner, and by Vision Streetwear, built street tough.
Action Videos brings the action to your home with 60 minutes of intense competition. Take your choice of Far Out Freestyle or Blazing BMX. Each show has trick and training tips from today's top stars. So send today for your action video. Checks or money order accepted. Only $29.95 plus $4 shipping and handling. Action Videos, P.O. Box 457, Rancho Mirage, California, 92270.
Welcome back to Irvine, California. We are set to go with the Vision NBL World Cup of BMX, and quite a lineup to start off things. This is the Pro Cruiser Semi-1, and I noticed 3 big names. Travis Tripperas, there's Pistol Pete Lonkarovich, and Eric Group's in here as well.
Pro Cruiser Semi number 1 also has Dana Griffiths, a B Pro. He's a tough competitor. Bill Madden all the way from Florida. Todd Slavic, the Texas Slayer. Tough competition up on the line. 24-inch bikes, all of them. The gate's ready to drop.
An incredible sprint here. Top athletes.
Those first big double jumps, they're out. Look at the battling going on. Pistol Pete throwing some elbows, and we've got Dana Griffiths right up in there, but Eric Roop is reeling in on the first place. He's got it over the triple jumps. Look at him do that little wiggle. He's up and over, and he's got the lead heading into the second turn. Some lesser-known riders, Jimmy Leach in there in the hot second spot, is just hanging tough considering the competition that's behind him. Eric, the Daddy Roop, out in front, making it look easy for Team Mongoose. Coming down the final sprint and the straightaway. 4 qualifiers from this race, Dave, will go to the main event. That's going to be Roop, Jimmy Leach, Brian Patterson, and Todd Slavic.
On the line, we are set for Pro Cruiser Semi number 2. A couple of good names, Rick Palmer, Kevin Hall, and there's Dennis Balkin there too, number 111. Sean Texas in here as well.
Sean Texas is an animal, doing very well in the NBL Pro standings. Doesn't typically ride a cruiser, but with $30,000 to be divided up amongst the 3 pro classes today, he's out there battling. In the meantime, our leader is Kevin the Sheepdog Hall, a cruiser specialist in the pro class, a tough competitor riding for GT bicycles, making it look easy again. Like Roop, this guy is way out in front. Dennis Balsch, basically a newcomer to these top-ranked pro riders, but hanging in there, doing very well. And it's Sean Texas, the muscle man for Team Eagle Snacks, is going to take second. Dennis Balsch third. Rick Palmer for Skyway fourth. A set of semis. Eric Roop, winner of the Pro Cruiser Semi number 1. Looks like the man to beat on this track. Of course, as his wife and kids might tell you, Mr. Roop is a winner off the track, too.
Having a husband who's a professional BMX racer is very fun and exciting. He travels all over the country and all over the world, for that matter, and I have gone with him several times. But when he does have a few days off, it's very much quality time with myself and the children. And I'm very happy that he is setting such a good example for other kids in the BMX sport because he is such a good person and a good father and a very good person to look up to.
Being a husband and a parent, I get some pretty interesting responses from people when I tell them what my occupation is. A lot of times they don't understand, and they say, well, you race bicycles, but what do you do for a living? And I said, well, I travel around the country, and I race week in and week out, and that's what I do for a living. And they say, on those little bikes you do that? I see the future of BMX really shining brighter in the next few years because this particular race here at Irvine, the World Cup, is got such a big purse that the pressure's really on. My strategy is just going to be to transfer through the motos and through the semis. And when I get on that line for that main event, I'm going to be going for broke. It's going to be first or nothing because it's a big money race and the recognition is all in getting first place. And I really, that's what I've set my goal on, is to win this race.
Everybody would love to be a BMX star like Eric Roop. B-Pro semi-main #1, some hot riders: Mike Moore, David Clymer, Jarrett Justice, Sean Hildreth.
B-Pros, these guys are the junior pros of bicycle motocross, trying to get up into the A-Pro ranks. We've got some tough competitors up and over the doubles. Look at them slinging. There's 8 guys in the air at once. These guys are like the Nick Novices of the motocross, motorcycle racing. They are battling at it. Jarrett Justice along with Kevin Adelot out in front, moving at it. Mike Moore, our current leader, number 38 in the blue jersey there, making it look easy. David Clymer battling it. He's come all the way out here from Ohio, drove his car, David, from Ohio just for this event. Mike Moore is going to take the easy win. Jarrett Justice, number 4, is going to take second. Sean Newberry and David Clymer all transferring to the main event.
And here is number 2, the second heat, same class. Dana Griffiths is in this, Duke J, Doug Davis. Some great riders in this, and the start is incredible, but that double jump, big air.
Big air. And as you said, the start is very important, especially in the pro class, because they're also equally competitive. We're going to see some very fierce competition here. There's a lot of elbowing going on. These guys are fighting their way to the top A-Pro class ranks. Out of the gate, the snap looks to be Doug Davis on the inside, a rookie pro riding for Diamondback, who has been a top amateur for years and years. You notice he speed jumped the big double jumps and still hung tough. He's in there. Big time. Bubba Hayes, Melvin Bubba Hayes, out there trying to do it to Doug Davis. Davis is a star athlete, baseball player, doing extremely well in bicycle motocross. He's raced it for about 9 years. Dana Griffiths has moved into that second place spot. Kevin Adelot leading the race. Dana Griffiths for Team Boss is in second. That's the way they're going to qualify. It looks like Doug Davis and Melvin Hayes taking the fourth spot.
We will be right back with more Vision NBL World Cup action of BMX. Welcome back to the Vision Streetwear Action Cycle Sports Series.
Although it should be easy to find enough action out here on the track, some riders will actually look beyond BMX to reach their daily adrenaline quota. Earlier, we talked with one such top pro, Tommy Brackens. Tell me, Tommy, we know you're in some other activities. Tell us about your other bicycle events.
Well, I'm in the GPV besides BMX.
Can you describe GPV for me?
GPV is a gravity-powered vehicle. That means you coast downhill with no cranks, no pedals, no nothing to drive the rear wheel but gravity.
And how fast is Tommy Brackens going on a GPV bike?
85 plus.
Woo! We're talking major speed. You thought BMX was fast? This crazy man goes downhill at 85. I know we just had an event down in Palm Springs a few weeks back. And what did you think of the course? How'd you finish?
Well, the course is extremely fast. It's a little bit bumpy, but it was extremely fast, extremely fair for all the riders. And I was hoping to race against you in the main.
Well, unfortunately, I didn't make the main. I have a few little burns here to prove why. Unfortunately, we had a blown tire, and I did go down, but still enjoyed the ride. Being current national champ at GPV, what are your aspirations for the next year to finish off the records that they...
For GPVing, I'm just going to stay with it and just give it the best shot I possibly can.
back to racing. These guys are going to get speed in A-Pro Semi. This is a great race, and I see one big name in there, Pistol Pete Lonkarevich. I've watched his career blossom over the years. And Gary Ellis, the lumberjack, he's incredible.
A-Pro Semi 1 has a full gate. Charles Townsend, another rookie A-Pro, very strong. He's a bull. Todd, the Blaze Blazer, this is his home track. Born and raised right here in Irvine. The kid's an animal. Dennis Balch, the Northern California rider, again a rookie pro, but very competitive. The gate's down, and it's Todd Blazer for Elf on the outside, Charles Townsend in the middle. Here comes the lumberjack Ellis on the inside, pushing Pistol Pete. But Pete, the muscle-bound man, takes the lead. Number 6, he's out in front for Team Harrow. Number 6, Gary Ellis running that hot second spot. And that's number 1, our current NBL national champ, Pistol Pete, out in front. So it's Pistol Pete, Gary Ellis in second for GT, Todd Blazer in blue there for Team Elf, running number 15. And in fourth is going to be Malin Abrams on a comeback qualifier to the A-Pro main event series.
Now we're set. A-Pro Semi number 2. Again, the start is so important here, Scott.
And I'll notice up on the gate here that we've got Greg Hill, a past world and national champion, riding for Robinson Racing. Next to him on the outside is Harry Leary, riding with number 25 in the black and white Diamondback uniform. On the inside, we've got Nelson Chanaday, riding number 12, from all the way from Florida. He's come out for the big bucks at the World Cup. The gate goes down. Chanaday, an extremely good starter, but he's a little bit afraid of these double jumps. You'll notice he stays real low. Greg Hill, a 10-year veteran of the sport. We've got a rider off the track. We've got Harry Leary down in the first turn. That will put him out of qualifying for the main event series. These guys are going to run a round of 3 main events if they can get there. We notice Greg Hill for Robinson Racing still out in front in the red, white, and blue. Second spot, Nelson Chanaday riding with the number 12. They're just cruising in for easy qualifying positions, along with Turnell Henry and number 29, Greg Lanthorne, another Florida rider, number 202. Those are going to be our 4 qualifiers to the main event for A-Pros.
On the start line, Pro Cruiser Maine. This is a great class, very competitive.
1 dash for cash is all I can say. These guys only run 1 main event versus the 3 of the other 2 pro classes we've got here. We've got Todd Slavic, Eric Root, Jimmy Leach, Kevin the Sheepdog Hull, Dennis Balch. There's some hot competitors. Jarrett Justice, the whole shot artist from back east, is out in front riding that number 1, district number 1 plate. But here comes our current world champion, Eric Roop, on the inside saying, "Move over, boy, I've got it." And we've got a slam on the inside. Oh, Jarrett Justice takes it in the jaw, but he's getting up to recover to finish it off. Eric Roop for Team Mongoose out in front. We love to see the old-timer doing it to the young guys. It looks like Rick Palmer of Team Skyway in second with Kevin the Sheepdog Hull right in there. They're battling. That's Todd Slavic, excuse me. He pulled him at the finish line. Rick Palmer's going to have to settle for the third.
Baby gets new booties.
You got it. Good.
Now we're set. This is B-Pro Maine number 1. And again, the lineup is stellar here because of the prize money, Scott.
Yeah, there's about $7,500 going to the B-Pro division today. These are the minor leagues of bicycle motocross. Again, notice Bubba Hayes, Mike Moore, Dana Griffiths, some tough competitors. These guys will run 3 rounds for main events. Low points win. You get 1 point for first, 2 for second, and so on down. Jarrett Justice goes down again his second time in 2 races. Dana Griffiths for Team Boss, way out in front, looking stylish with the 05 number plate. That's in the black and yellow jersey. And here comes crazy David Clymer, the kid that drove all the way from Ohio for this one event. Bubba, Melvin Hayes in there in the 3rd spot. It's Griffiths making it look easy for Team Boss out in front down the final sprint straightaway. So he'll take 1 point in the first race. David Clymer in there for 2 points. Mike Moore has 3 and Bubba Hayes 4 going into main event number 2 for the B-Pros.
And here is A-Pro main event number 1. And again, we see Gary Ellis, Pete Lonkarevich, and a whole list of great competitors. And the start, again, is so important. And only a couple of them are really attacking that first big double.
It seems to be that way. Pistol Pete, again, getting that big hole shot, showing all that muscle training and therapy that he's been going through for the last year and a half has paid off. He's our current NBL national champ, as I said before. He's out in front, making it look easy. His tough competition today is going to be Greg Hill. It's going to be a battle between these two, I predict. I just see the smoothness and the technique that they're using. They're taking it easy, but yet going extremely fast. They make it look easy through their smoothness. Nelson Chanaday, a comeback pro, is going to take that third, and Gary Ellis will come in for fourth.
Stay tuned. More great racing coming up. Welcome back to Irvine, California for the Vision Streetwear Action Cycle Sports Series. It's the World Cup of BMX, brought to you by Vision, and it's an NBL sanctioned race. The B Pro main event number 2 is on the line, and they are gripping their handlebars very fiercely. They're ready for the big bucks.
Well, they've got a points battle going on here because low points wins overall. So right now, Dana Griffiths only has 1 point. He, of course, is our leader. Then comes David Clymer, then Mike Moore. Bubba Hayes is in 4th, Kevin Adelot in 5th. We had a rider, David Clymer, blows it out of the gate. He has 2 points coming into this race. That could take away his chance for cash. Mike Moore, elbow to elbow with Big Dana Griffiths. He gets dusted in the first turn. And Doug Davis, number 2B, riding for Diamondback, takes the lead. Davis took a 6th in the first round, so Dana Griffiths is letting him go. He's saying, hey, I don't need to worry about this guy. I got him beat on points, no problem going into the third moto. So it's Doug Davis with our lead, number 28 in the black and white, number 05, Dana Griffiths riding for Team Boston 2nd. Jarrett Justice has come back from a crash in the first moto to get 3rd. Bubba Hayes in 4th.
Boy, that was a wild one. We are set for another wild one. This is A Pro Main. This is their number 2 event. And again, we see the big names there. They're not bumping shoulders now. They're bumping handlebars and is taking riders down with them, especially in that first turn.
And when you're talking about 185 to 200-pound pro pedal pushers, you're not talking about lightweight action here. You're talking about rib-thumping, tough, gnarly, banging action. It is going at it. Again, our hole shot artist looks to be Ellis along with Hill and Lonkarovich. Lonkarovich slides it through the groove in the first turn. He's out in the lead. Greg Hill again. I predicted a two-way battle. That's what it's coming down to. It's Lonkarovich, Hill, Ellis, and Blazer. The Southern California boys, with the exception of Gary Ellis, the lumberjack, of course, from up in Washington. So Pistol Pete, showing why he's current national champ, is coming away with 2 points after this race. As the points leader going into the third moto, Ellis will take the third, Blazer the fourth.
The World Cup of BMX has been the World Cup of wipeouts. And here are the points for the B Pro main event number 3. Now's the time to catch up and gain the points and gain the money.
Dana Griffiths has a big lead. He just has to stay upright, finish a 4th or better. He can win this whole turkey, and he's got the whole shot now. And crazy, flying red-headed David Clymer in the purple and black there has taken the lead on the inside of the first turn. Kevin Adelot, number 71 out of Arizona, has moved into second, but he gets zapped past by Jarrett Justice and Mike Moore, and there's a crash. They're going down heavy. Look at that, a 6-bike, 7-bike pileup. David, the maniac Clymer, is way out in front all by himself. He's going to win round number 3, and according to our points, that will give him 8 points overall and the win. Dana Griffiths is going to have to settle for second. Melvin Hayes gets the third.
We're set to go A Pro main event number 3, and look at the points. Pistol Pete.
Perfect score, 2 points only. Greg Hill with 5 points for the second and third. Gary Ellis, Todd Blaze, and Nelson Chanaday, 7 and 8 points. They all have a chance at winning this thing, though, if Pistol Pete goes down or gets knocked down.
Low points win.
You got it. With Todd Blazer trying to make a move on Pete on the inside, he stubs a toe, and here comes Waylon Abrams putting the heat on Pistol Pete. We're talking blazing action. Todd Blazer in third, Greg Ellis in fourth. They pile up in the second turn. Waylon takes the lead. Here is a newcomer, or excuse me, an old-timer that's returned to BMX just for the 30 grand at the World Cup from NBL. So it's going to be Waylon taking the win. Todd Blazer's going to come in there for second, but the point spread at the end still leads Pistol Pete for Haro Cycles the overall win. Greg Hill second, Todd Blazer third overall.
We'll be right back with the Action Cycle Sports Series in just one moment.
Action Videos brings the action to your home with 60 minutes of intense competition. Take your choice of far-out freestyle or blazing BMX. Each show has trick and training tips from today's top stars. So send today for your action video. Checks or money order accepted. Only $29.95 plus $4 shipping and handling. Action Videos, P.O. Box 457, Rancho Mirage, California 92270.
You are watching the Action Cycle Sports Series here on ESPN, brought to you by Vision Streetwear. Now, it is Moto Munch of the Week.
The B Pro main event number 3. We just saw it, but it's worth a replay in slow motion. David Clymer in the lead. Jarrett Justice slides out on the inside, takes Kevin Adelot, Mike Moore with him. Here comes Doug Davis. Number 6 is Bubba Hayes, and there goes Dana Griffiths, the leader of the points going into this race. He comes away with second overall, loses about $1,800 in one pileup.
A 6-rider pileup. And here, Vision Victory of the Week.
It's got to be Pistol Pete Lonkarovich, national champ. Consistency paid off. 2 firsts and a third today. He got the overall win. Walked away with $5,000 as the overall A Pro winner.
3 great races for Pistol Pete. And remember, this week's trivia winner will receive an entire outfit from Vision Streetwear. And Scott, what was that question?
We need the answer to what is Tommy Bracken's other cycling sport? Put the answer on a postcard to Action Cycle Trivia, P.O. Box 98, La Quinta, California, 92253.
And what's in store for us next week, Scott?
We're talking the Need for Speed. GPV, gravity-powered vehicles. Out in the hot summer heat of Palm Springs, California, we had some raging 90-mile-an-hour action. In addition to, the second half of next week's show is going to be freestyle ramp jam, hollow ramp jam on the big Vision half pipe in the hot desert sun up in the canyon of the tramway.
And the man that rode away with the lion's share of the prize money here at the World Cup of BMX, Pistol Pete.
Absolutely. Pistol Pete was consistent today, a first, a second, a third. He had that dominant start of his. He is a powerhouse, a muscle man. Pulled a whole shot from lane 8. Also in the B Pro, David Clymer, the wild man, orange hair and all, from back east. He dominated the B Pro class, had that surprise finish, took away the win from poor Dana Griffiths. A spectacular finish for him. Real happy to see him win.
A spectacular weekend of racing here in Irvine, California. On behalf of Vision's Brad Dorfman and Lenny Baticki, Scott Breitoff, I'm David Stanfield. So long from the World Cup of BMX. See you next week. The Vision Streetwear Action Cycle Sports Series has been brought to you by Murray, ride with the winner. And by Vision Streetwear, built street tough. This has been an ESPN presentation in association with LM Productions.